What's poppin', people? It's Dante. Today I'm thinking about the camera as an extension of your eyes and your hand, right? Or your arm. I think that, yeah, it's important if you're doing street photography to be very familiar with the tool that you choose to use. Now, I'm not too much of a gear nerd. I don't really care about cameras that much. But all I can say about the Ricoh is that it's the least camera. Yeah, you know, it like doesn't really feel like you have a camera in your hand. It doesn't really feel like you even have a camera on you. It slips right into your pocket. It's concealable behind your hand. And I really do like that. It's not that, I mean, to me, I like the aesthetics, I guess. I mean, it looks nice to me, but to any other photographer or non-photographer, yeah, it's not a sexy or appealing device. It's usually something people don't gravitate towards, and I actually like this about this camera. It's very inconspicuous. It's very much like a tourist camera, and it lends itself well for doing candid photography on the streets. Now, the camera as an extension of the eye is an interesting notion because in traditional photography sense, yeah, it's typically discussed with relationship to a viewfinder and having the viewfinder to one's eye. But without a viewfinder, I find it to be a bit more engaging actually on the streets and lends itself well using an LCD screen. Now, is it an extension of your eye? Yeah, I'd say so. You're still looking towards what's in front of you. It's just through a new window, a modern window, right? The LCD screen, even the electronic viewfinder, these are the modern windows into the world when you use a camera. I think that the LCD screen is superior as the EVF or the OVF, whatever kind of viewfinder system you use. It's actually limiting and distracting because it's just another movement to make, right? It's another movement to make, and it requires you to be, you know, a lot of the times I think it limits you in terms of where you're positioning the camera, right? A lot of the times you're going to be photographing from eye level, whereas with the Ricoh, yeah, you can kind of play with it a little bit more. You can throw it up to a high angle, a low angle, mid-range, a little bit more freely and loosely. So I think that's one of its advantages personally. And when you practice street photography, I actually think it's more interesting to react with the spontaneous moment in front of you in a more loose way, right? Where you kind of just wave your camera into the photograph, and you can have that sense, you know, where was her face there in that composition on the left-hand side, right? And the man on the right. I mean, it's a shitty photo, but the point is, you get into the habit and the groove of photographing this way, where the camera truly does become an extension of your hand and arm when using a Ricoh. It's the closest thing to not having a camera. And I think when it comes to street photography, yeah, it's superior to all formats and all cameras because of this. So yeah, I'm just thinking today about the camera as an extension of the eye and hand. The magic black box. Just wave the wand. Right? Boom, perfect gesture. You know, it's a simple thing. You set it and you forget it, and you're able to sort of just wave the wand, wave the magic black box into anything that's in front of you, and have fun with it.